You can see it kind of has the little diamond sort of sun rays. And this is something that we make every year and kind of hang them up. And so I'll show you really quickly kind of how to make the sun craft. So what you do is you just draw a circle on a piece of construction paper here. Sorry, it's hard to move this over. It's like doing mirror view on me here. So you draw a circle on the piece of paper. I just traced around a bowl just to get an even circle. And then you cut out your circle here. And don't be sad if your circle isn't perfect, because hey, whenever you look up at the sun, it's always a little blurry. It's not a perfect circle sometimes either, especially if you live closer to the city. So you got your little circle cut out. So the next thing you do is you take your construction paper, make sure it's long ways like this, and then cut little strips for your sun ray. And you can make them as wide as you want. There's really no set rule to it. Just make sure you have your paper long ways like this. So when you cut out your strip, you're going to make your sun ray. So the first thing you do is you take your sun ray and fold it over and either tape or glue these two ends together. And since I can't find my tape, I'm going to be using my trusty glue stick. So you glue your ends together like this. Now that your ends are glued together, you're going to take and kind of fold the top. So it's a nice fold right there. Then you're going to push it down and grab one of the edges here and fold down the edge. And then you're going to do the same thing for your other side. Just going to grab your edge here and fold it down. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but you kind of want it to have that little diamond shape. And once you get your little diamond shape, take your little circle and glue it to the back of your circle, and that's your first sun ray. And then just kind of go all the way around your circle until you have your completed sun. Oh, that way. And you can take a piece of string and just kind of tie it around right here and hang it up. Now, the important thing to do is if you're hanging it up, you see how you see the lines here in the back? What you want to do is make another circle to glue on here. That way you don't have those lines on the back. So if you're hanging it up kind of like mobile fashion, make sure you have a circle on both ends. There's kind of your little sun craft. And what I like to do is I like to decorate my sun. Sometimes I'll put like glitter on it, or sometimes I'll draw a spiral, or even do a spiral with glue and kind of put glitter on it. It's up to you though, whatever you want to do with your little sun craft there. Now our other craft, if you don't want to make a sun, or if you want to do both, is the classic paper lantern. And these of course are super easy to make. So you just need a sheet of construction paper. Color does not matter. So here's your construction paper. You turn it like this, and you're going to fold it in half. So just fold your construction paper in half here. And now, where your folds are, you want to start cutting your paper, okay? So, on your fold, you're going to cut. But don't cut all the way through your paper. It's right here on the side. Stop a little bit. Give yourself like that much room. So on the fold, cut little strips. So I didn't cut all the way through. I have a little bit of space. It's hard for me to figure out because my camera's doing like a mirror view. So I'm not on the side that I think I am. But you can kind of see there's, about 2 M&Ms, 2 Skittles worth of space right there. And then just keep going all the way down your piece of paper like that. And you don't have to have your strips the same size. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. A lot of people, when they're making crafts, they get really hung up on it being absolutely perfect, and that it kind of takes the fun away from it. You know, it's just supposed to be something that you make. It doesn't have to be perfect or look just like anybody else's because it's yours. It needs to be about you, right? Okay, so now I have all my strips. So I'm going to take this last little bit of my paper here and I'm going to cut it completely off. So this right here is going to be my handle, my paper lantern. So now that we have our little paper lantern strips, we're going to unfold. Da, da, da. And now we're going to fold it this way. And there you go. There you go. You can tape it, you can glue it, you can staple it, however you want. I'll go ahead and quickly glue my sides here. So here's one side glued up. And I have to do a lot of this in my lap because I have very limited space right now. And there you go. It's all glued together really easy. Now we'll take this top part right here, and top part right here, you just stick these two ends inside and glue or tape that way, and then straighten it out and you have the handle. Ta-ta. Really easy. And again, just take like a little battery operated tea light and put this over top of it, and there's your little solstice lantern. You can decorate them too if you want, or you can even hang them up from the ceiling as little decorations. Those are our solstice crafts. Again, I'm sorry we ran out of time, but I hope you enjoyed learning about the solstice. I hope you have a good solstice. So goodbye, and thank you again for hanging out with me for a little bit. Happy solstice.